Hi YouTube, welcome back to Kane Autograph. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I hope everybody had a great holiday Thanksgiving. I got a lot of great stuff, so let's just jump right into it. Blind trades are one of my favorite parts about this hobby. Huge thank you to my friend Adam over at Adam's Card Closet. He sent me this as part of a blind trades. I've done blind trades and not so blind trades with Adams, and the fun part is always a surprise. It's never about what's showing up, it's about the people you do it with along the way. I've also traded cards with Justin from Three Good Nerds, traded with Mike over at the Hot Corner, and done a few mailings with Johnny Serena. Always a lot of fun. Blind trades work like this. You send cards to the collector and they send cards back. No checklist, no guaranteed players, no idea what's going to show up until it arrives. Just good times with good people and the mystery of the mailbox doing its thing. That's the magic of TTM and trading for me. It's the community. It's the handshake you don't see coming through in the envelope. If you're interested in doing a blind trade, I'd love to swap with you. I'm open to anything. Vintage, modern, baseball, football, it doesn't matter. The fun is in the surprise. If you tell me what you're trying to add to your PC or your collection, I'll do the best I can to help you out. All I ask is this: send an envelope with your address on it. Don't worry about the stamp. I'll cover the postage on my end. Trades with friends have reminded me of why this hobby sticks. It's the community, trust, and a mailbox full of surprises. So if a blind thing is your trade, let's make it happen. I appreciate you watching. Let's just get into the returns now. I got a couple returns back for the football challenge with Chase and Ink. Tim Irwin, 2 of 2 in 65 days. After football, Irwin became a juvenile court judge in Tennessee and opened a bass fishing tournament that raised millions for charity. Next up, Carl Lee, 2 of 2 in 56 days. Lee made the Pro Bowl 3 times and later became a head college football coach. Switching over to baseball, Jerry Don Gleaton, a 3 of 3 return in 13 days. And on that Future Stars card, Brian Aldred will sign, so I'll send that off next to him and see if I can get multiple signatures on that card. Next up, Mike Boddicker of the Orioles, 3 of 3 return in 12 days. He does charge $5 per card, but I had him finish up that Future Stars card, so I got that triple signed. I got him on the pitching leaders. I don't think I'm ever going to get Cal Ripken on that. I'm not willing to spend that much money. And then on that All-Star card, when he debuted in 1980, his very first major league win was a complete game shutout. That's pretty cool. Here's NFL lineman Jim Lackey, 2 of 2 in 13 days. Lackey was part of the Hogs and made NFL's all-decade team of the 1990s, one of the best tackles of his era. Next up, Don Paul, 3 of 3 in 27 days. Paul is one of a few players that pitched for all Illinois teams, the White Sox, the Cubs, and then he even pitched in the minor leagues for the Kane County Cougars later on. A 2 of 2 return in 13 days from Joe Brokowski. And Joe led the American League in saves in 2007 with Cleveland with 45 of them, even though he even wasn't the closer to start the previous season. Now we got Bill Bray, 2 of 2 in 28 days, and Bill played from 2006 to 2012, and then he went on to practice real estate law. Next up, Bruce Robbins signed in 105 days. Robbins appeared in exactly one major league game, a true cup of coffee player whose card is a favorite among obscure players. Mike Chris does sign, so this card's going out to him to see if I can add his signature to this. Former Raider Ethan Horton came back in 12 days. Horton was originally drafted as a running back by the Chiefs before switching positions and making the Pro Bowl as a tight end. Big return here, Mark Grace, 2 of 2 in 16 days. He does charge $10 per card. Grace had more hits than any other player during the 90s, and I got two dual signed cards. So the rookie prospects card with Darren Jackson, and then Kurt Manwaring, where he had that collision at the plate with Mark Grace. I think both these cards look great with that blue ink on them. Next is Mike Nagy, 2 of 2 in 56 days. Nagy finished second in the American League Rookie of the Year voting in 1969, but behind Sweet Lou Piniella, and that year he outpitched several Hall of Famers. A 3-3 return from Dennis Gentry in 14 days. Gentry led the entire NFL in kickoff return average in 1986 and was one of the most famous players in the Temple Bowl Bears offense. More of a classic looking card from Greg Washburn, 1 of 1 in 44 days, and he signed right across the top across the Angels logo. Um, Guys, tell me what you think. I kind of struggle with this. Do you think it's live ink or do you think it's a stamp? Next up, Mark Parent, 2 of 2 in 33 days. Parent cost Dennis Eckersley last career strikeout, so that's kind of a neat piece of baseball trivia there. Buddy Bradford, 1 of 1 in 16 days, and Buddy charges $5. Cool fact, Buddy hit a home run in his very first major league at bat off of future Hall of Famer Gaylord Perry. Not many players can say they hit a home run in their first at bat against a Hall of Famer. And my favorite return of the week, Andrew Romine, 1 of 1 in 32 days. He does charge $10, and he put that inscription all 9, 30, 17. Romine became only the fifth player in Major League Baseball history to play all 9 positions in one game. It was his first time ever catching in a regular season game, and he also pitched in that game. The Tigers won the game 3-2, and it was played at Target Field. Playing all 9 positions is extremely rare. The only others to do it before Romine were Bert Campaneris in 1965, Cesar Terrero in 1968, Scott Sheldon in 2000, and then Shane Halter in 2000. So he's really in the short list of people to accomplish something like that. That wraps up this round of TTM returns. If you enjoyed the mix of baseball and football, hit that like button, drop a comment about your favorite return, subscribe if you haven't already done so you don't miss the next episode. Until next time, keep collecting, keep smiling, and let that autograph collection grow.